Let's talk about freedom. It's this huge word we all love, but what if I told you it's not some on or off switch? It's actually a multi-layered journey, and honestly, most of us have only scratched the surface of what it really means.
So, I've got to ask you, how free are you really? And I mean that. You see people who have all the money in the world, but they have zero time to enjoy it. And then you have others who can go wherever they want, but they're completely stuck in their own heads.
You see, freedom isn't just one thing. So that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to break freedom down into a 10-level journey and really show you what's possible when you start unlocking each one. So let's start at the beginning, the foundational freedoms. Seriously, you got to think of these first 3 levels as the absolute bedrock of autonomy. They are the non-negotiables. Everything else gets built on top of this.
And this foundation, it's all about 3 core ideas. Physical freedom, that's controlling your body. Opportunity freedom, controlling your options. And mental freedom, which is all about getting control of your own mind. Okay, so let's dive into level 1, physical freedom. This is the most basic, the most fundamental of all. It's your ability to actually physically act on your choices. Because if you're held back by bad health or, actual physical restraint, pretty much all the other freedoms on this list don't even matter.
Next up is level 2, opportunity freedom. Think about it this way. On one side, you're constrained. You're basically just playing the hand you were dealt, following a script someone else wrote for you. But when you have this freedom, you've got the skills, you've got the connections to genuinely choose between different paths in life.
And that brings us to the last piece of our foundation, level 3, mental freedom. This is huge. It's your ability to form your own thoughts and to push back against manipulation. So are your thoughts really your thoughts, or are you just kind of absorbing whatever social media or tradition is feeding you? Being able to question that's mental freedom. All right, so with that foundation in place, we can move on to the next stage, the tools of autonomy. These next 3 levels, 4 through 6, these are the practical tools you use to literally become the architect of your own life. So what are these tools? Well, first, financial freedom, getting control of your money. Then, time freedom, getting control of your day. And finally, location freedom, controlling your environment. And trust me, these are the ones that really start to change the game.
Level 4, financial freedom, is where the whole conversation shifts. It goes from what can I afford to what do I actually want? When you don't have this, your bank account is calling all the shots. It's basically an invisible cage built around your choices. This is the tool that gives you the resources to chase after the other freedoms. And that leads to this wild number, 98%. The source material claims that having enough money straight up solves 98% of your problems. Look, it's not about buying happiness, right? But what it does buy is peace. It gets rid of a ton of stress, which frees up your mind to focus on what really matters.
So once you start getting a handle on your money, you can finally tackle level 5, time freedom. Now this isn't about being lazy or not working. It's about breaking free from a schedule that somebody else created for you. When you have time freedom, your day, your week, it reflects your goals and your energy, not just being stuck in somebody else's 9 to 5.
And all these tools kind of come together in level 6, location freedom. This is about taking control of your environment so you can be at your best. I mean, the place you were born might not be the best place to achieve your dreams. This freedom could be as simple as setting up your home office just right, or it could be as big as moving to a whole new country because that's where the opportunity is.
Okay, so now we're getting into the really advanced stuff, the art of self-mastery. These next 3 levels are all about the advanced skills of commanding both your inner world, your emotions, and your outer world, your influence.
And here, we're talking about 3 incredible skills. We've got emotional freedom, which is controlling your reactions. Then there's social freedom, controlling your relationships. And finally, power freedom, which is about controlling the actual impact you have on the world. So let's jump into level 7, emotional freedom. This isn't about not having feelings, it's about creating a little bit of space between an emotion and your action. You feel the anger, you feel the stress, but there's a pause. And in that pause, you get to choose how you respond. You're no longer a slave to your feelings. It's a superpower.
And once you've got a handle on your emotions, that's when you can unlock level 8, social freedom. On one side, you can be constrained, always worried about what other people think, hiding little parts of yourself. But when you have social freedom, you're just you. And the cool thing is, the right people, the ones who get you, they start showing up in your life.
And this is a big one, level 9, power freedom.
Now let's be clear, this isn't about being some political mastermind. It's way more practical. It's the actual learnable skill of making things happen. It's knowing how to negotiate that raise, how to build a team around your idea, and how to turn that idea into a real thing in the world.
All right, we've gone through 9 whole levels, and now we've reached the peak. This is where it all comes together, the ultimate synthesis. This is level 10, absolute freedom.
I mean, just take a second and think about all the pieces we've put on the board. Physical, opportunity, mental, financial, time, location, emotional, social, and power freedom. That's the whole shebang.
So, what is absolute freedom? It's that beautiful, rare state where every single one of those pieces clicks into place. The puzzle is complete. It's when your body, your mind, your money, your time, they are all working together in perfect sync to serve your choices.
And the way the source material puts it is just perfect. It's the full and intentional use of our own free will. It's about taking that power to choose that we all have and just turning the volume all the way up in every single part of your life.
So now that you've seen the whole map laid out from level 1 to level 10, there's really only one question left. The goal isn't to hit level 10 by tomorrow. The real question is, what's your next step? Which level are you going to focus on unlocking next?